My name is Carpenter-Williams, and I am currently the Director of Training at the National Resource Center for Youth Services, which is a program of the University of Oklahoma. There I'm responsible for trainer development, curriculum development. I coordinate the Trauma-Informed Care Project for the state of Oklahoma that we do right now. And just a variety of, I have one of those jobs that have a lot of duties otherwise assigned to them. As president of the ACYCP, I was president, I can't remember exactly the year I was that, but it was I took over and as we were finishing the last international conference. My tenure focused mostly on really looking at systems and structures. I think because we are so spread out as a board, because we're not together, we don't have paid staff, it was really hard to find a way to keep things structured so that there could be some congruency from one president to the next. We were kind of working on a model where whoever was president, that's where the office was, and everything changed like every 3 or 4 years. We hadn't really embraced technology yet, and we were at a place where we had some people on our board that were really good with it. Jody Rhodes, who is our secretary right now, really is amazing and has probably, I give her most credit for some of our structures right now, but we really focused on kind of getting to a place where when we had membership, we'd have a way to track them, we would be able to know if we were reaching them, we would have some other things in place other than them just being members. So that was my strongest focus of what we did as an association at that point in time. I started another term, and I think if you talk about lessons learned, this would be my lesson learned, is as an association, one of the things that had always traditionally happened is we struggled a lot with, we had lots of great energy on the board, we had lots of creative people on the board, and we always were great with ideas. It was the follow through of the ideas, I think, that got us stuck sometimes. And I think we have a really super board right now. We've got a great executive board that has jumped in. I don't want to say in a different way, but I think we've got a different urgency to it now, where people are having to be more involved. We didn't always have that. I think the advice is to let's be realistic about what we can do. All of us have other jobs until we get to a point where we can fund a position. We're not going to conquer the world in a day, and I think that if we just thoughtfully think about where we're going and how we're going to do it and the other ways we can think of it, continue to pull new energy in. I think that's one of our greatest assets right now, is we have the opportunity to pull new energy in and think about things differently. I think that's going to keep us successful and viable, and an important part of the kind of movement to really look at the professional development of the field of child and youth care work.